Hi everybody, Paul here again from Ballistic Blood Bullets, taking a trip down memory lane. Remember those golden days of our youth, and particularly Saturday morning TV, and also those days off school during the long summer holidays, and classic TV shows and classic American serializations, and none come more classic, of course, than Flash Gordon. And really pleased to have been able to pick up this really special edition of the complete set of all three serializations of Flash Gordon, starring Buster Crabbe, of course, as everybody will know, and there's Flash Gordon, Dale Arden, and of course Ming the Merciless. But really delighted that this has been released. It's an American release, DVD set, so it's NTSC, but really so pleased to be able to relive those childhood memories, fond memories of science fiction cliffhangers. And of course at the end of each episode there very much indeed was a great classic cliffhanger sequence. But let's have a look around this really cool set. Just open it up. It's really cleverly done. A nice fold out gatefold affair that we have here, and just have a pan back and give us a nice panoramic view of what we're getting. And as you can see there, nicely nestled in quite safely and retained securely, we have 4 DVD discs which do contain all of the classic 3 Flash Gordon series. Now that in itself may be something that a lot of people may have been unaware of, that there were 3 serializations of the classic Flash Gordon show. I guess really when you're a kid particularly, they all seem to almost bleed into one, but not in a bad way, because they were all just such great fun. But let's have a look around this and see exactly what we're getting. All of the chapters and episodes are nicely set out here, and as I say, securely set in this nice retaining set. We have disc 1 and disc 2, and they're containing on disc 1 Flash Gordon Space Soldiers, as was the original title of the show, and that is 13 episodes. And DVD 2, Series 2, is Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe, which is 12 episodes. And nicely nestled in the centre here we have a comic book, or a little sort of comic strip adaptation of the original series as it was shown in the golden age in the newspapers back in the probably 1920s, 1930s. And just panning across here we have disc number 3, disc number 4, and again the chapters set out nicely there for us to see. And DVD 3 and 4 split across the 2 discs. We have the final entry in the Flash Gordon series, and this is series 3, and this one contains, or has, 15 episodes in total, so really nicely done. Really pleased with this. Let's just have a little look at the comic book strips as it was originally shown back in the early days. As I say, it was shown in newspaper form. I guess probably it was in black and white, but not certain on that. No reason why it shouldn't have been in colour, but very early days of comic books and newspaper strips, and that's how they tended to be shown back in the early days. But we're also getting information pertaining to the legend that is Flash Gordon, and also about the heritage, the show itself, the serialization, and coming from comic book page 2. Really what was Saturday morning cinema serialization. Each week people would go to the cinema, watch Flash Gordon, sit through, be enthralled by it, and of course then you get the cliffhanger ending, and the words coming up something on the lines of come back next week and the adventures of Flash Gordon continue. Really, really very, very cool stuff there. Very, very well done indeed. Nice set actually. Very compact and something just that little bit different and great value for money as well. Managed to pick this one up and get it delivered from the United States of America for an incredible price. It was something crazy, something like £5 or £6. Real bargain, and delivered in double quick time as well. So this, for fans of old school serialization, cliffhanger goodness, and of course Flash Gordon, this is a real definite consideration for purchase. And just to have a look on the back of the set as well, again we're getting more comic book styled images and also images from the classic serialization that was shown on television as well, in of course black and white. Really very happy with this. It's a very nice set, very well done indeed. And just looking at the back, just to complete our journey around this nice release, and we get the details pertaining to the set and also about the shows as well, and really cool stuff. Flash Gordon, of course, played by Buster Crabbe, Larry Buster Crabbe. We get all 3 full feature serializations filmed in black and white full screen. Flash Gordon is the first serialization made back in 1936, runs for 13 episodes and runs out at 245 minutes in total duration. Flash Gordon's Trip to Mars is the second serialization, which followed in 1938, and that was 15 episodes and ran out at 299 minutes. And finally we have in 1940 Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe, and that ran out at 195 minutes. So on that calculation, each episode ran approximately about 20 minutes in duration. Really very cool stuff indeed. So let's just take a little trip back down memory lane with the goodness of the complete adventures of Flash Gordon. Now the story starts, of course, with the original Flash Gordon 1936, when the planet Mongo is on a collision course with planet Earth. Dr. Zarkov takes off in a rocket ship to the alien planet on a mission to stop the disaster. Along for the journey with him are, of course, assistants Dale Arden and Flash Gordon. Champion of the universe. No, that came later. Anyway, together they must save the Earth from the evil, Dr. Evil, Emperor Ming the Merciless. Sci-fi cliffhanger, early serialization at its finest. Now, with an allotted budget apparently of over $1 million, the entire production apparently ended up coming out at around $350,000. So very impressive stuff indeed. Now, being a Universal Pictures studio production, they actually borrowed quite a few things from some of their big films. So when you get the chance, or if your memory serves you, look out for some classic Universal Pictures imagery and set productions making a guest appearance in each of the Flash Gordon serializations, particularly starting here with the original Flash Gordon from 1936. The brick watchtower featured in Universal's Frankenstein from 1931 appears in the show as Dr. Zarkov's base of operations, and a laboratory is the same used in the 1935 The Bride of Frankenstein as well. Now, Flash Gordon was the first outright science fiction serialization, although earlier serials did have some sci-fi elements incorporated into them, but this is the true first original full science fiction show to be shown. Now, Flash Gordon's trip to Mars, made in 1938, takes up right after where Flash Gordon concluded, and upon their return to Earth, Flash... never gets old, does it? Flash, Zarkov and Dale Arden are met with, back on planet Earth, being under attack by a deadly space ray wreaking havoc upon global climate. Now the trio take off once again, this time for Mars, where the deadly ray is emanating from, and face a new villain in the shape of Azura, Queen of Mars, and she is aided by Flash Gordon's nemesis, Ming the Merciless. Okay, no Oscars for that. Right, finally we get, from 1940, Flash Gordon conquers the universe. And Ming the Merciless is up to no good again, the scourge of the universe, and set upon subjugating the Earth. This time he deploys spaceships to disperse a death. The parrot is dead. To disperse a death dust upon planet Earth into its atmosphere, creating a deadly plague. Dr. Zarkov, Dale Arden and Flash Gordon are sent back to planet Mongo one more time to find an antidote and finally bring an end to Ming's reign of terror. Classic stuff. Really thrilled about having this. Gonna sit down and have some real fun, relive some great childhood memories, and just get lost in this fantastic old school 1930s, 1940s black and white serialization at its finest. Please do, everybody, share your memories of this great show. How old were you when this one first came out? Were you a kid? Did you see it later on in life? Have you seen it again recently? Would you want to pick up this set and, like myself, dive back into the goodness? Let me know your thoughts. Really like to hear from you on this one. And all of your Flash Gordon memories, or if you prefer perhaps the more recent 1980s adaptation, the classic campy adaptation, Flash Gordon. Let me know your thoughts on this one, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. See you all soon. Bye for now.